Thank you so much for this comment. So first of all, I want to say how proud I am of you that you have $8,000 in the savings because you are a minority. So you should be extremely proud of yourself for that. Before we dive into tips and tricks regarding financial advisors, I want to recommend one major thing. Before I get into it, make sure you like this video, save it, and you're following me for future tips, tricks about budgeting, building wealth, and getting out of debt. Okay, so the one thing that I recommend you do before you go and invest this money is you make sure that you have an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your bills. The reason why I say that is because this economy is not stable. Nobody's job is safe. So make sure that you are taken care of. If you have this set aside, then we can start talking about finding a financial advisor if you're not entirely familiar with investing and how to go about doing that. I myself am not familiar with that either. A lot of people do their own investing with 401ks and all that stuff. I personally do not. So I interviewed financial advisors, and we're going to talk about different tips and tricks with that. So one of the options that I recommend is going to daveramsey.com and going into his Smart Investors. So if you go to ramseysolutions.com and Smart Investor, you're going to come to this page, and you're going to find your pros. You'll click on that button, you'll fill in this information, and then what'll happen is your information will be sent to a whole bunch of different financial advisors in your area. Before you fill this form out though, I would recommend conducting research to have a whole bunch of questions to ask these financial advisors. This is your money that you have worked your ass off for, so do not take this project lightly. It's never too late to start investing, but you want to educate yourself on how you're doing this, and you want to do it properly. You're going to conduct some research. You're going to go to Google and you're going to ask the question, what are the best questions to interview financial advisors? Or even go to ChatGPT and ask it, what are the best questions to determine the best financial advisor for me? This is not going to all be done in one day. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a process, but it is worth it with that kind of money. This is your future we're talking about. I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any further questions.